Chuck Grassley of Iowa is worried what it's going to mean for pre-existing coverage of pre-existing conditions. Here's what he said to Iowa Public Radio about your proposal.
There's a real feeling that that's subterfuge to get around pre-existing conditions. And if it is, in fact, subterfuge, and it has the effect of annihilating the pre-existing condition requirement that we have in the existing bill, then obviously I would object to that.
What do you say to Senator Grassley?
Well, look, I think we are making steady progress, and I think the conversations have been collaborative and in good faith. I don't think we should be deceived by Chuck Schumer and his attacks and misstatements.
But that's Chuck Grassley, not Chuck Schumer.
I understand that, but what's being repeated there is what Schumer said this week, which is that he called it a hoax. And listen, Chuck Schumer and Barack Obama know a lot about healthcare hoaxes. They sold Obamacare saying, if you like your plan, you can keep your plan. That wasn't true. If you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. That wasn't true. That they promised the average family that premiums would drop $2,500 a year under Obamacare. That wasn't true. In fact, the premiums have skyrocketed. When it comes to pre-existing conditions, the Consumer Freedom Amendment was designed to be a compromise, to bring together both conservatives and moderates, to unify the party. How does it do that? Because it maintains pre-existing conditions protections. It is predicated on plans being offered that meet every one of the mandates, including pre-existing conditions. So it doesn't take away anything that people have right now. All it does is it adds new options.
Let me just stop you, because it requires that only one plan in the state have that basic benefit package. And you know what the concern is of many healthcare analysts. They say that plan, that the healthy and wealthier people are going to take the low-cost plans. They're all going to flood in to the low-cost plans, leave a high-risk pool for those who actually have serious health problems. Premiums, deductibles are going to skyrocket in that pool, make it unaffordable.
Okay, so let's talk about how that would operate. That's an understandable policy concern, and I think it's right that you would see some market segmentation. You would see some younger and healthier consumers choose to go to freedom plans that have much lower premiums. And the argument that you're laying out is, well, gosh, would that drive up premiums on the Title I plan? I don't believe it would for two reasons. Number one, for the people getting the freedom plans, you'd see a massive decrease in premiums. That's a lot of people getting benefit. But for the people still on the Title I exchanges, we've got two major sources of taxpayer revenue. The first are the tax credits. The second are over $100 billion of stabilization funds. And George, the question really here is how are we going to provide assistance to people with serious diseases, serious pre-existing conditions? There is widespread agreement in Congress. There's going to be significant assistance. Here's what Obamacare does. It takes tens of millions of young, healthy people, and it jacks up their premiums. It doubles or triples their premiums, and takes all that extra money, not for them, but uses it to cross-subsidize people who are sick. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that makes sense. I'd much rather use direct taxpayer funds. Let's use Warren Buffett's taxes, and not some 30-year-old who's struggling and just beginning her career. Don't double her premiums to cross-subsidize other people. That's what Obamacare does. It's wildly unfair.
I think one of the issues is that